Okay, so sorry about that. I literally just looked at my camera and I was running at about 21 minutes, which is getting a little bit too long, seeing as though I always try and set myself a time limit, which is usually roughly about 20 minutes long. Just enough time to see what's going on, to view 1 or 2 matches, but so you guys don't get bored at home. And obviously not short enough. Like some people do 10-minute segments, I used to do them myself. It's all over for Kane. There you go. Look at the ropes. The ropes are still up. Finally they've released.
Well, that could very well be. Either way, Undertaker will be facing The Rock in the semifinals of this tournament.
Paul Bearer was pure evil. He probably still is. It's a shame nowadays not to see people like Triple H, The Undertaker. People who are still in the WWE but only appear occasionally. It's a shame not to see them more often. But thankfully I was born at a time early enough to see through most of the Attitude Era. So I'm grateful for that. The Survivor Series logo as well, looking from this point, looks like a pair of Mickey Mouse's earrolls if you're in the UK, or just ears if you're anywhere else. So yeah, we've got the Survivor Series 98 arena. Ratings are going up again just by a little bit. I don't know how well you can see that on the camera, but yeah. And obviously WCW's dropping ratings again. So I'm guessing this is going to be the final. The Rock versus The Undertaker, St. Louis. The setting's still the same. Survivor Series Deadly Game. Or I think it's called the Deadly Games. Not quite sure. Oh, I do apologise for that, guys. Oh, the history. In the other semi-final match, Stone Cold Steve Austin lost to Mankind after being robbed of a victory by the corporation. So yeah, of course, because it was the quarterfinals where Undertaker faced Kane. I don't know what I'm on about. It's one of them days. So we've got the interference caused Stone Cold to chase the corporation out of the arena. One man chases the whole of the corporation out of the arena. And while Mankind seems to be Mr. McMahon's chosen champion, yet again, but as a different personality, the WWE chairman let it be known that he'd just as soon see The Undertaker and The Rock destroy each other. Match objectives: win the match. And the historical bonus objectives is as follows: perform a people's elbow on The Undertaker. So really at this point in the storyline, Vince McMahon just doesn't know who wants to be champion. As long as it's not Stone Cold or The Rock, he's fine. But at this point, it's either that Mankind, Undertaker, or The Rock who's going to win the Deadly Game series.
Well, apparently, Mr. McMahon and all his associates, or sycophants, if you will, are now somewhere on I-70. Yeah, but Stone Cold is chasing them. They're probably heading to the airport with Austin hot on their heels. Yeah, well, somebody better call the cops, because I guarantee Austin is speeding. Well, either way, the tournament is still ongoing. And we'll find out next if it will be Undertaker or The Rock that will face Mankind in the finals.
Jerry the King Lawler just cracks me up sometimes. I was actually laughing off camera there. He thinks out of everything that he could possibly say, he thinks that Stone Cold's speeding rather than his boss might end up being killed, because as we all know, it is non-fiction, it's only kayfabe. But out of all the things to say, he's more worried about Stone Cold speeding than his paybacking, so that's interesting. I think that they also milked the Kane and Undertaker storyline a bit too much with the amount of matches that the Undertaker and Kane had over such a short period of time. I think fans was getting a little bit bored of seeing the same old match but different stipulations. It's good to finally see Undertaker taking on somebody different other than Stone Cold or Kane. So hopefully this time no outside interference for The Rock. Although I'm not entirely sure Mankind won't come down.
One of these two men will meet mankind in the
shit.
finals of the deadly game.
At least there's no
A new champ. I think that Mr.
time
McMahon
limits this time now.
would deal one way or the other with the Undertaker if he were champion. I think he probably feels like he can negotiate with him. Yeah, because McMahon has a lot in common with Paul Bear. Same kind of ethics. Now he knows he can deal with mankind as the champion. Well, that's obvious, King. Now he's just counting that the Undertaker should be able to put The Rock away. Mankind's been relegated to no more than village idiot here from the manipulations of Mr. McMahon. And you can't blame Mick Foley for it. Undertaker counters him. Submission hold applied, and the rest
Undertaker's all business. So most of the matches in the Rock perspective of the WWE attitude, sorry about that, is going to be taking place in Survivor Series, because I think I've already done, what, maybe 4 or 5 matches? Fuck. Also, I'd just like to say that I'm not going to be editing any sort of videos. The only thing that I do is compress the videos if they're a little bit too big for YouTube. And the compressor that I use also allows me to use a logo system, so that's where my logo shows up at the bottom of every video. So if I do lose too much in one video, I'm not going to be editing that out at all. You're just going to see raw footage of Raw is Raw and other pay-per-views. No, here comes the boss man. I knew. So we've got the Undertaker piece, Paul Bearer standing outside, and now we've got another chump outside the ring. Oh, jawbreaker. DDT. I don't actually think that the Undertaker needs any help from the big boss man. Here comes old school. So I've got to try and reverse his finishing now. Too late. But The Rock has got resiliency. And he didn't go for a pin anyway. So that's interesting. Some of the moves in this game don't really have the sort of impact I'd come to expect from a WWE game. So the Rock's feeling his ribs at the minute. Setting off for a People's elbow. Here we go. Oh shit. Here's a little bit of help for the Rock, Kane. Shit, Kane's not helping. Fuck. Shit. There's so much happening. You got Bossman outside the ring, Paul Bearer outside the ring, Kane choke slamming the Rock. Now Kane and Undertaker's going out outside. Call security. Damn. So I think that the Rock made it through to the finals, seeing as though the Undertaker probably got disqualified. So we got bonus match number 10. But this is not at the same arena. This is the 23rd of the 11th, 1998. So this is probably where people are going to get confused if the bonus match is up next, and then we suddenly go back to Survivor Series. But there's nothing I can do.
Superstars scratched and clawed toward the
X-Pac.
coveted championship. You talk about a deadly game. Inside cradle, can't know it. Yes. He's got to be counted out. What? I can't believe it. But as the bracket crystallized, the quest to become the WWE champion was down to one more battle. Mankind versus the People's Champion, The Rock.
Okay, so perhaps we are still staying true to Survivor Series. It's November the 15th, as it always has been, Survivor Series so far. Got The Rock versus Mankind. The stage has been set for two men, both yearning for their first WWE Championship. It had appeared as if Mr. McMahon chosen one. Mankind was in perfect position to win the... Okay, I'm going to start again because I'm getting tongue-tied. The stage has been set for two men, both yearning for their first WWE Championship. It had appeared as if Mr. McMahon's chosen one, Mankind, was in perfect position for the win. However, a surprise ending and an unlikely alliance changed the course of the WWE for months to come. So we've got a win by pinfall or submission, strike Mankind with a steel chair, at least 6 times perform an elbow, People's elbow, perform the rock bottom, get Mankind's damage to moderate and perform a sharpshooter. And I do apologise for making that little fuck up there. There's been a few videos that I haven't made fuck ups, but this has been one of them. The tradition has come back to Survivor Series. So hopefully I can complete this match before the timer runs out. I may have to split the video. What I might do, because this is the final of the deadly games, if I do run over 20 minutes, I might not split the video. I might just continue on. Hopefully it won't last too long, seeing as though there's chairs involved. And that way I haven't got to split the video while I'm still playing through a match. I only say this is because when it's uploading, there is a huge time gap between one video and another, because of how slow my my internet connection is. This is for the WWF Championship. Shit, that's something different to Tom drop to start it off.
Is back here. And of course, Mankind probably wouldn't be aware if he knew. Huh? Poor old Mick. Bless his deranged heart. You have to wonder sometimes if he even knows what's going on. Of course he knows. With Mr. McMahon back, he's now moments away from becoming the next champion. What's he up to here?
Yeah, so at this point, Vince McMahon had made it back to the arena. There's 2 of 6. Shit. Fuck. So I made at least 2 shots to his head, and then he returned the favour.
I can't believe it. He just got out of that.
Let's go and grab another chair. Hopefully if we hit all 4 shots this time. That's 2. Shit. Bite in the skull. I'm just trying to get away from Mankind here. My R2 button doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Back into the ring they go.
Grab the chair. Hopefully I can pull off another 2 shots.
Back they go into the ring.
Shit.
Oh, what an impact! Steel against bone. Oh my gosh!
So Mankind's basically had the run of this match so far.
Mankind is completely dominating this matchup. Mankind is doing what he loved. I can't believe he got out of that. He dropped him right on his head with a DDT.
In fact, Mankind's damage is still set to normal.
Matches are so dangerous. And roll back into the ring now.
Elbow to the face.
Back into the ring now.
I still need 2 more chair shots.
That was an impressive suplex. Look at this. Big bulldog. He's spending more time outside
actually, I'm going under the ring. There's 2 chairs over here. There's one more. That's it. He's going to do DDT him. I'm not going to lay off him here, I'm just going to throw him back into the ring. Now I need to get 2 signatures stored plus a finisher. Stomping mud holes. Samoan drop. Still Mankind's damage isn't more. Even after 6 chair shots, or more. Reversed it. Oh shit. What a catch. So this is the second of 4 historic bonus objectives. So I think I know what the surprise twist is at the end here. What I'm going to have to do is, guys, I am going to have to end the video just here and play the last couple of minutes or so out.